Your job, if you think leaking.
Hello students, a very good evening everyone. Welcome to Om Institute, and yes, in this video let us talk about an important element of preparation, that is the previous year questions. Yes dear, the PYQs, the previous year questions. Okay, we all keep telling you that PYQs are important, but why they are so important and how they are going to boost up your gate performance, the gate preparation, the gate rank. Okay, let's talk about this in this particular brief video. Okay, and also at the same time, there are some common, things about PYQs that student want to know. Say, for example, okay, how many years PYQs? Okay, you should be taking. Next, what is the right time to take up the PYQs? When to start the PYQs? And third, where to get all of the PYQs? Okay, so how, when, where? Okay, that also, I'll answer for all of you. Okay, so. Well, okay, how many years PYQs? Okay, yeah. So just testing up the sound. It looks good for me. In case of any issue, you can also let me know. Okay, so let's get moving ahead. Let's get started. Okay, so dear. Just a second. Yeah. So, when we talk about gate preparation, of course, our video dedicated today is on the PYQs, okay, on the previous year questions, why they are so much of important. Okay, but when you talk about the gate preparation, okay, as we talk, detailed strategy for gate preparation, okay, always there are four major pillars, okay, of the gate preparation. Okay, they are respectively, okay, number one, the concept, okay, that is your learning stage, okay, and without the concept, gate exam is nothing. Okay, because it's not a formula based exam. Maybe just 10-15% question can be very straightforward. Okay, you can solve it by direct formula, but how many? That may be only 10 to 15% normally. Okay, so without concept, without a detailed understanding, you will not be able to handle all variety of the questions. Okay, but then again, only learning concepts, okay, will not set your speed, will not set your accuracy. You may have learned, but you don't have enough practice to enter into the exam, to enter into the field. Okay, so any competitive exam, gate or any exam of any sector of this world, okay, is incomplete without practice. Okay, this is what is going to make you perfect. Okay, and PYQs play a very important role. That's what I will talk in more detail today. Okay, then after a lot of concepts, after a lot of practice, okay, because you keep learning subjects, you keep practicing subjects, so of course once you jump into next and next and next subject, high chances that you slightly forget the previous subjects. You have not erased it from the memory, but it goes deep into the memory, so you need to revise it. Okay, because you have already learned it conceptually in depth, so it will not take much time for revision. Okay, so of course if you are done with revision, that means you are ready to win. Okay, because without the revision, if you just go into the exam hall, several things you just forget. Okay, and then however hard work you had put can go into waste. Okay, and the fourth important pillar is the test series and the analysis. That's what, okay, completely make you ranker. Okay, this is a complete stage to become from the beginning, okay, going up to the ranker zone. Okay, from the beginning learning stage and becoming the ranker, because okay, however concepts you make it strong, you solve a lot of questions also, you're good in the formula, you're good in application part also, you have revised everything, but okay, if you don't manage those 3 hours of time, okay, if you panic, so test series will test will teach you how to handle pressure. The test series will teach you how you have to be perfect, okay, in those 3 hours, in those particular 3 hours. Okay, how do you manage, okay, which subject to start first, okay, when you are able to finish the time, okay, what are the different features of the gate online test platform, everything this test series will tell you. So this is very important management part. Okay, so conceptually you have to be strong, but you have to manage those 3 hours. Okay, every ranker has always be a good manager of the 3 hours. If you are not able to manage and drive those 3 hours, okay, you should be able to drive the 3 hours, because if the paper is driving you, you will lose out definitely. Okay, if the paper becomes heavy on you, okay, you're not able to decide what to do next or not, then you will definitely lose out there. Okay, so that test series, okay, will teach you management, and several tests will make you a good manager, how you will be managing those 3 hours. You will be ready with your own strategy. Okay, So as you know, I'm talking about this one, practice, very important tool that makes you perfect, that lets you know, okay, how much you're learning, whether you're able to apply to the questions what you're learning. Then even if you're able to apply, how accurately, okay, maybe you know the concepts, but are you accurately able to come to the conclusion? Then even if you're accurate, whether you have the speed required in the exam. Okay, what is the demand of the exam? You may be good, you may be accurate, but you may be slow. So you need to have more practice to gain your speed. Okay, so this is something very crucial, the backbone of preparation. Okay, and okay, when I talk about practice, okay, from where all you are going to practice. Okay, that also matters. Okay, from where all you are going to practice, and from that where all, it is important. Okay, just a second. So from where all it is important to pick up PYQs also. Okay, only PYQs also I don't suggest. Okay, but yeah, PYQs 100% must. Okay, so when I talk about PYQs, okay, the practice which makes you perfect always, we keep telling you. Okay, what is the role of PYQs? Okay, yeah. So before I go into that PYQ zone, okay, a very good quote about practice I should tell to you. Okay, learn avidly. That's what I told you. First step is learning. Learning avidly means learning something with, very high interest, with great enthusiasm. Okay, so, take very full interest in learning a subject. Okay, and then take up the questions. Okay, question repeatedly what you have learned. Okay, lot of questions to see. Okay, you are learning in class, but whether you are able to attempt the questions. And if you are attempting the questions, definitely there are some mistakes you will be doing it. So analyze it. Okay, do the questions, analyze it. Okay, very carefully, ki what are your weak areas, okay, and why you're committing the mistakes, why you're able to sometimes solve less number of questions. Okay, and then after analyzing it, okay, put what you have learned into practice intelligently. Okay, the first you just start practicing. Okay, but what is intelligent practice? That after a round of practice, you analyze where the things are going wrong, where you can improve, and practicing it again. Practicing intelligently then. Okay. So the different sources of practicing questions are the standard book questions, okay, or if you have a complete workbook, of any particular publication or institute, okay, PYQs, okay, and the topic and subject-wise test. Okay, these are 4 important areas from where you can practice. Okay, of course, I keep test series is important for analysis, as I already told you the importance of test series, but test series is also something which gives you a lot of questions for practice, a new variety of questions for practice. So this also I keep it as a practice source, a time-based practice source, okay, which also teaches you to manage time. But at the same time, okay, after you are done with a subject, okay, or maybe not entire subject, let's say a chapter, once you are done with the chapter, okay, immediately, okay, you should first take up, okay, the standard book or the workbook questions. Okay, any one of them, not necessary to go for both. If you have some workbook, okay, having MCQ, NAT variety of question, you can go for that. Or if you don't have any workbook, you can go for standard book. What are the standard books? Okay, that depends on subject to subject, though you can find that easily on Google, or you can find it through my earlier videos also, where I've told you what are the important books for every subject. So you can follow those standard books, okay, for the questions. Okay, at least solved questions you can do. At least the solved questions you can do from there. Okay, and now once you are done with a chapter, solve the standard book or the workbook question, and then go and attempt the PYQs, previous year questions. Okay, this is what, okay, I'm going to specify now. As I told you, the session is mostly on importance of PYQs. Do the questions repeat in the GATE examination? Do the questions repeat in the GATE examination? No. 99% no, rarely, sometimes 1%, it repeated. But of course, the similar models, the similar concepts are repeated. Exact question, very less chance, 1% or less than 1% probability. But the similar model of questions, or maybe sometimes, one question of GATE 19 linked with another question of GATE 20, and somehow a new question is formed. That also is seen. Okay, so, the importance of PYQs is not in the fact that question will be repeated. Okay, questions are not repeated, but similar models are repeated. Okay, so what is the first advantage of PYQ is you will have similar model of questions coming up in the next year. Okay, second important benefit, let's say even the fresh question is coming, even the similar models don't repeat. But if you solve, okay, suppose 20 years PYQ, okay, minimum 10 you should solve, but ideally 20 suggested. You can even solve up to 30 years, okay, but normally what I suggest you, okay, 20 to 25 years is a good number. Okay, let's say 2000, you are preparing for GATE 2025. So you can take from 2001 to 2024. That makes 24 years. That is also sufficient. Okay, so 20 to 25 years, anywhere between that is a good number. At least 10. Worst case, some of you feel that, some of you may start late preparation. You don't have that much of time, but at least minimum 10 years. So it is still compulsory. Without that, it's not worthy of going to the GATE exam. So minimum 10. Okay, good number is 2025, and then if you have time, you can solve all 90s question also. The 30-35 years question you can solve. Okay, so 2025 is a good number. That should be something that should be ready with. Okay, now, okay, if you are able to solve 20 years PYQs made by similar body, see who is conducting GATE, the top 7 IITs and the IISc Bangalore. IISc Bangalore and top 7 IITs, which are Bombay, Delhi, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Guwahati, Roorkee, and and Chennai. Kanpur I already told. Okay. So top 7 IITs and IISc, this is what are the bodies. Okay, they are making the GATE examination from past several years. They are only going to combine. See, GATE 25 is going to be officially conducted by IIT Roorkee. It doesn't mean that questions are only formed by IIT Roorkee. Okay, the questions are invited by all 8 organizing bodies. Okay, IIT Roorkee, of course, will decide the final choice of questions, no doubt. And IIT Roorkee will take up all the formalities related to your scorecard, your admit card, admission center, when is the exam, how to conduct the exam, all that is their headache. Okay, but questions will be invited from all 8 bodies. Okay, so when you are able to solve the questions of previous 20 years, okay, the questions which are made by the similar 8 institutes, that will give you a confidence that even maybe the new question is coming. Okay, but if I have handled the questions made by similar level, similar people, I will be able to handle the next year question also. That confidence will come first of all. Okay, so as I'm telling you, you learn. So first stage is learning and then going for practice. Now, you learn, you practice, you solve some standard book questions, and then you go to PYQs. There may be a situation, dear, where you go to PYQs and suppose out of 100, you were only able to solve 20 PYQs, 25 PYQs. That gives you an alarm. Okay, maybe the book you are following, maybe the lessons you are following is not appropriate. See, as a student, to be very honest, as a student, you are always a beginner. Okay, because GATE preparation is not comparable with what you study in college. Okay, so when you're preparing for GATE, everybody's a beginner, a fresher. Okay, so dear, because you're a beginner, you may not in the beginning know what is the exact depth of the GATE examination. Okay, you can follow any book or you may follow any classes and you may feel good because whatever you're learning is the beginning, is something good because you know nothing and you're learning something. So you feel happy. Okay, but GATE preparation is being not about happy, it's about solving question. Okay, when you go and solve PYQs and suppose you're able to solve only 20 out of 100, that means whatever you're learning and whatever type of questions you're solving from a particular book is not appropriate. Okay, because if that was appropriate, so out of 100, you should not at least have a score of 20. At least, even if you're weak, 50, 60 can be there, or if you're comfortable, 70, 80 can be the score. Okay, but at least it will not be 20. So that means if you're getting, suppose out of 100 PYQs, you're only able to solve 20. 100 is just a number to explain you. It could be any other number also. Okay, but if you're able to only solve 20 PYQs, that clearly gives you an alarm. That clearly gives you an alarm that something is not good. Okay, so you need to relook. Maybe you have to learn concepts from different place, from different books, or you have to solve something different. Okay, so that is again one important area. PYQs will help you. Okay, if you are not able to score good in PYQs, that means you're not on the right track. And if you're not on the right track, maybe on the exam day also you will not be on the right track. You may not be able to perform good. Okay, and there are several students who keep thinking I worked hard a lot. See, working hard is not important. Working hard in the right direction is important. Okay, you keep working hard, but you keep going back. Okay. However, I work hard. Okay, suppose this is a wall. However, I try for days and months. Can I push this wall? Okay, I cannot push the wall. And if I say at the end, I'm a hard worker. Okay, day and night, I'm just pushing the wall, but I didn't get result and then I cry. Okay, is that cry a worth? No, that's not worth, because that's not going to happen, because what I'm doing, is not the right direction what I should be doing. So similarly, guys, these PYQs will tell you in the preparation stage itself that whether you are in the right direction or not. Otherwise, at the end, it should not happen that you think that you kept working hard and eventually you were not successful. Okay, so that's what. Both the benefits you have to look into account. If you are able to solve most of the PYQs, that will give you a very good boost in your preparation. Okay, that yes, whatever you are doing is appropriate, is on the right track. Okay, and I should follow that rhythm. I should follow the similar strategy for other chapters and other subjects. But if I'm not able to solve PYQs, something is wrong. I need to relook. I get that alarm in meanwhile in the preparation. Okay, rather than getting the message in the GATE exam. So if you get the message that you are wrong in the GATE exam, you have to wait for another 1 year. Huh? So better in the preparation cycle, if you keep doing PYQs, that will give you both the types of message: right path, wrong path, where you are, whether you are on right path, whether you are on wrong path. Okay. So again, I repeat, similar model question repeat, that is one advantage. But most important advantage is analysis, whether you are on the right path or not. And the next important advantage, okay, about your analysis, right or wrong path, but more important analysis about the analysis of subject, which areas are more important, which areas are less important. Okay, which are more important and which are less important for you. Okay, because, okay, once you go through the PYQs, okay, and for analysis, I think even 10 years PYQs will be good. Solve up to 20 years. But if you look into the previous 10 years, now you will get an idea which topics are repeatedly asked. Okay, and you will be able to figure out a set of 5 to 6 topics in every subject that are almost asked every year. Okay, almost every year. See, if not every, but almost every year. Okay, maybe out of the 10, 8 years, those questions are there. Okay, out of the 10 years, if you do 10 years analysis, you will be able to find out around 5 topics every subject, which are coming up every 8 papers out of 10. That gives what? That tells you कि suppose sometimes due to lack of time, you may not be able to finish the entire syllabus. I hope it should not happen. But even if that is the situation, those 5 topics of that subject should not be missed because they are coming up almost every year. So high chance it is going to come up next year. High chance. So at least those topics should not be compromised. Okay, to be a topper, I always suggest syllabus completion should be as broad as possible. You should cover the entire syllabus. If topics are less important, you can focus less there. You can practice less there. For more important topics, you can practice more. Okay, that's what you can distinguish, but don't miss a topic. But still, this PYQs will tell you that some topics which are 100% compulsory, they are coming up every year. So mostly they'll come up next year. Don't miss it at any cost. What are those topics for EC or for EE? I will make a separate video for you. I'll help you in that. What are some topics based on the PYQ trend almost coming up every year? Okay, almost coming up every year. I'll tell you those topics. Don't worry. Okay, I'll tell you those topics. Okay, but these PYQs important for the analysis of very important topics and very less important topics. That also the PYQs will tell you. Okay, okay. So you don't have to solve it as a beginner. Na? Yeah, that's what I told you. When to solve the PYQs, I told you. Just rewind the video and watch. Okay, concepts, standard book question, PYQs, a step-by-step procedure. I don't say to just start with PYQs. Simply, so you can just watch the previous part of the video to understand when to start solving the PYQs. Okay. So dear, okay, that is what, okay, the similar questions will repeat, similar model questions will repeat. Okay, these PYQs will give you an analysis of your preparation, whether you are on the right track or wrong track, and this will give you the list of very, very important topics and also the least important topics. Okay, so that you are aware, this is where you have to practice more. Okay, and also I'll tell you a simple rule, okay, which works almost for every branch. Okay, so dear, out of the total syllabus of the GATE, okay, there are 35% topics approximately, okay, there are 35% topics out of the entire syllabus, okay, which comprise, okay, of more than 70% questions, okay, and, okay, which comprise of more than 70% question. Okay, remaining topics comprise of only few questions. So if you come to know those topics, na, so see how your life will become simple. If you know those 35 to 40, I should say roughly, but if you know those 35 to 40%, okay, that means almost every time 70% paper is coming up from those topics. They are so important. If you come to know, how will you come to know? By the previous year question analysis. If you come to know about that, na, okay, then your task becomes simple. You know where to focus more. Okay, where to practice more, right? Where to focus more, where to practice more, all that will become very easy for you. So there are several advantages of taking up the PYQs. Okay, and as I told you, if you are able to solve most of the PYQs, it will give you a boost that same IITs or IISc which are conducting the paper from past many years, if I am able to handle their question, I will be able to handle their next year question also. You will get the confidence, and dear, in preparation, in any preparation cycle, confidence is always a booster that will set up the momentum that is necessary for you. Because setting up the momentum, see, if you prepare with confidence, okay, confidence will come only by practice, and not only by practicing. If you are able to solve the questions, if you are not able to solve, okay, you have to go and analysis. You have to go and do the analysis. But if you are able to solve good number of questions, and especially if you are able to solve PYQs, that's a big confidence booster. That yes, I am on the right track, and let me keep doing that strategy for the next subject also. I will be on right track for every subject, and that momentum which you need in your preparation, that will come. And once you are set into the momentum, then nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. So that is what, with respect to PYQs, there are, several important points. Okay, like, already I told you how many years PYQ, ideally 20-25, you can go up to 30. 20-25 is a good number. Even if you have time, you can take 90s question also. Okay, 90s question also. So this is something I told you, around 20 to 25 years is a good number. Okay, you can go up to 30 years also, 35 years also. Worst case, minimum 10 years. Okay, that means if I keep a target 2001 to 2024, even if you do this much, now this is good. This is good. Not 100% necessary to take all 90s question, but if you take this question range also, good. Okay, when to start PYQs? Okay, so as I told you, learn the concept. Okay, for every chapter, go chapter by chapter. Okay, learn the concept. Okay, take the standard book or workbook questions. Take the standard book questions or the workbook questions. Okay, followed by the PYQs. So this is the time to start the PYQs for any particular topic. Don't delay the PYQs till the end. Go chapter to chapter. Okay, go chapter to chapter and do it. Okay, and do it. Okay, now where to get PYQs? Normally you can download gate papers, but if you download gate papers, they will be complete paper including maths, aptitude, network, signals, control, digital, EMF, everything will be included within one paper. Okay, but when you are learning, okay, you need to do the chapter to chapter and subject to subject analysis. Okay, entire paper, if you keep searching, where is the question of control system? Out of control system also, where is the question of Nyquist plot? That is not worthy. Okay, also, normally, you can get the PYQ books in the market. Okay, but normally the books that you get for PYQs in the market is for one particular branch. Now I will tell you one more important point about PYQs. Okay, even I followed in my gate preparation. Okay, whatever subjects are common to branches, like maths is common to all branches, you should solve PYQs of all branches. Okay, suppose I take the example of signal and system. It is common to EC, EE as well as instrumentation. Whatever your branches, maybe EC or EE or IN, you should solve the PYQs of all three branches. Okay, because two simple reasons. More variety of practice. Ultimately, you want practice, na? Practice makes you perfect. So more variety of practice. And second important point is, your own branch question doesn't repeat. Less than 1% probability, I told you. But I have seen questions of EC coming to EE, okay, EE questions coming to EC, or suppose like if I take digital electronics example, which is even in computer science, I have seen some computer science question coming to EC and vice versa. So that also is a possibility. So that is, okay, also a reason you should solve multiple, branch question. But other than repetition factor, my major focus is practice. More you practice, okay, and you are practicing what? Again, same IIT made questions. So that is a very good practice, very accurate practice to judge your preparation. Okay, so for common subjects, okay, you should be able to practice all PYQs of not only EC but EE also, IN also. If you are EE, then not only EE, EC and IN also. Similarly, if you are IN student, you should also solve EC and EE. Okay, should also solve EC and EE. Okay, now how will you get PYQs of all branches together? That too subject wise. All branches together. Okay, so one small announcement also I want to make in this video. That's a very big surprise for all of you, and that is what is this. Okay, Om Institute PYQ book. See, already we released, okay, a few days back I made the video wherein I told you about the maths and aptitude version. Okay, so earlier I made a video where I've shown you this particular book, the maths and aptitude, and in the maths and aptitude big there, you have the maths and aptitude previous year questions of all 5-6 branches included. Okay, that is EC, EE, IN, computer science, mechanical, civil. Even in the maths and aptitude, you will have mechanical, civil, instrumentation, computer science, all branch questions, including EC, EE, IN, of course. That will give you a best range of practice questions. Best. Okay. But at the same time now, let's come here. Okay, and let's have a look into this book. Okay, so the next edition that I'm bringing to you is the ECEEIN common subject book. Okay, like what are the common subject? Okay, what are these common subjects? Okay, electric circuit, network theory, electromagnetic field theory, signal and system, control system, analog circuit, digital circuits. Okay, in and all, the total number of questions, now you see in this book, because you have the questions, okay, of ECEEIN combined, okay, the total number of questions that you will have is 3,192. The mathematics book, the mathematics and aptitude book has 2,048 questions. This will have 3,192. This is itself more than 5,000 questions. And wait, core subject book. Very soon I will tell you about the core subject book. Okay, but core subject book, you will have separate book for EC and separate for EE, wherein EE book will have machines, power system, power electronics, measurement, and etc. The EC book will have electromagnetic theory. Okay, the other than the common topics, communication system, EDC. Okay, so that book also I'll tell you. Okay, so already if you talk about maths aptitude and the common subjects of digital, analog, control, signals, electromagnetic and circuits, you have more than 5,000 practice problems if you are solving questions of all branches combined. See how well you will be practiced. Look into the number and imagine how well you will be practiced. Okay, and all these subjects will be divided into chapters. Okay. So just I have taken a photo of the index as well. Okay, so that is what in the preparation here you want chapter to chapter preparation, because if you download the gate paper you have to search the subject and the chapter. So like, you know, electric circuit, you talk about network, the basics. Okay, then inductor capacitor separate question, first order circuit, second order circuit, AC sinusoidal analysis, everything is divided into multiple chapters. Similarly, it is done for all different chapters. And even I do have the hard copy also with me. It's not only the photos that I'm showing you. The hard copy is available in the market. Okay, this is the common subject book. You can have a look into it very clearly. Okay, containing this 3,192 question. Okay, containing 3,192 question. Okay, so look into it, guys. Look into it. Okay, this book itself somewhere around 1250 pages. Look into it. So a very good range of practice you will get. Okay, and if you want to get this, okay, how can you purchase this book? Okay, so if you live in Hyderabad, you can directly walk down to our Hyderabad office to get this book. Okay, or you can even purchase it from the website. Okay, that is the ominstitute.live, or from our app. Okay, that is the Om Live app. You can get the Om Live app from the Google Play Store, or the book is also available in the Amazon. The book is also available on the Amazon. Okay, so these are the places from where you will be getting the books. Okay, okay. So you can book as easily as on Amazon as well, or you can book it directly through our website. The link is mentioned here, ominstitute.live, or you can download our app from the Google Play Store and you can order directly from our app as well. All right. So, guys, this is something that can be really beneficial because it contains, PYQs, of all three branches combined, ECEEIN, and maths and aptitude version combines the PYQs of all 6 branches, including mechanical, civil, and computer science, along with ECEEIN. Okay. And then after a few days, I'll just in few days, I'll update you about the core subject book. Okay, so for every branch, you get 3 volumes of PYQs. One is maths aptitude, one is common subject book, and one is your core subjects. Okay, dear. Also, guys, other than the book, I have one more announcement to make in this video. Okay, like now, next year, the exam is being conducted by IIT Roorkee. Okay, so for all the YouTube community students, for all the YouTube followers of Om Institute, yes, what were the previous year questions asked in the IIT Roorkee years? So IIT Roorkee previously conducted the examination in 2017 and 2009, because right now I told you, 8 organizing committees are there. So after 8 years, they get the turn to 2009, then 2017, and then 2025 is the IIT Roorkee year. Okay, so let's have a look. Subject to subject. Okay, we will have subject-wise sessions. Okay, and this is going to begin up next week. So stay tuned to our channel. Okay, which subject is coming on which day, that you will come to know. Okay, if you are alert to the channel. So I'll just suggest you to subscribe the channel in case you're not subscribed, so that whatever sessions are happening, you're aware. You will be notified. You'll be aware about all those sessions. So next week, we'll be starting the previous year questions, of specifically IIT Roorkee years. Previous year questions of 2017 and 2009. 2009, one single paper, but 2017, there were 2 to 3 sets of ECEE. Okay, that time the exam was conducted in multiple sets. Okay, so a lot of benefits you will get here. Okay, so this will be on the same YouTube channel. All this will be YouTube activity. So YouTube session which you can watch, of course, for free. Okay, so let's collectively come and learn the 2009 and 2017 questions of IIT Roorkee. And other than that, the major update that I wanted to tell you about is this particular book. Okay, is this particular book. Okay, the PYQs, the common subject PYQ book is also now available. You can get it, from these respective sources, as I told you. Okay, the book containing 3,192 questions. Okay, of network, electromagnetic signals, control, analog and digital. Okay, the questions, okay, are, okay, you'll get, complete 30 to 35 years questions here. Okay, including 90s question, 2000, 2010, 2020 onwards. Okay, so complete range. I told you, if you have time, you can go for 90s questions as well. Okay, complete range of question, and because these are common subjects, you will get EC, EE, and all questions, the best range of practice. Around 3,200 questions there, more than 2,000 question in maths and aptitude book. This is itself more than 5,200 questions. And wait for common subject book. Very soon I'll update you about the, core subject book. Okay, core subject book. Okay, for EE, okay, there will be core subject book containing machines, power system, power electronics and measurement. And for EC, it will be containing communication, EDC and electromagnetic theory, the core electromagnetic topics of the EC. Okay, so guys, this is why PYQs are important and how you can get, okay, the PYQs of all branches. Okay, you can get it in the Om Institute book, the common subject book. Okay, that I have just shown to you. And once again, let me tell you, you can get it directly from Amazon, or you can go to our website ominstitute.live, or you can download our app Om Live from the Google Play Store. Or if you are, in Hyderabad, you can also travel our office and see the culture of Om and also get the book directly from here. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you. In case of any more queries, you can be personally also connected to me on the social media handles. Okay. Yes, so for the AE exams, including Transco Vamshi, there are offline batches available, at our Hyderabad center. Okay, so yeah, you can enroll into that. Okay, so live batches, Ajay Kumar, for Gate 25 are already going on the Om app. Okay. Where in the live batch, Manikandan? You're talking about live batch? On the app? Yes, tell me, Manikandan. Okay. So, that's it, dear. That's it from my side. Front end, can you please post in English? So in the live batch, Manikandan, after maths, most likely I'll be proceeding with either control or aptitude, maybe control after maths, control systems. Okay? Okay, dear. Chalo, that's it. Okay, dear. That's it from my side. This is Rakesh Salreja signing off. Hope you got some importance of PYQs. Okay, the positive aspects, negative aspects, how they can help you, why PYQs are important, when to start PYQs, how many years PYQs, and from where to get collectively PYQs of all branches. Bye-bye. Thank you. Stay safe and take care. Yeah, any update about the transco date? I'll update you, on the YouTube and social media as well, front end.